Hello, in this video we're going to define what is meant by a neighborhood of a point in Rn. So definition. So a neighborhood of a point in Rn. So let P be a point in Rn. This is n-dimensional space. And so a neighborhood is basically going to be a subset of P. So a subset n of Rn is called a neighborhood of P. Let me go ahead and underline this. So a subset n of Rn is called a neighborhood of P if P is in the interior of N. Okay, so P has to be in the interior. That means that there is some open ball of radius R centered at P for which that open ball is contained entirely in N. That's what it means for something to be an interior point, right? The interior of N is a set of all interior points. So if P is in the interior, it means P is an interior point. And what does that mean? Again, it means that you can find some R so that there's a ball so that P is contained entirely in N. So yeah, so that's called a neighborhood. It's called a neighborhood. And the idea here is that the neighborhood itself, according to this definition, doesn't necessarily, like for example, it doesn't need to be open, right? Because you can just take any n. Let's take this closed set. Let's pretend that includes the boundary and everything in it, right? Let's call this n, and this is closed. And then you can take a point P here, and surely you can see, obviously, you can find some R via the picture, that's small enough so that this open ball of radius R centered at P is contained entirely in N. So you have that BRP is contained in N. So that means that P is in the interior. It's an interior point. Right? It's an interior, right? So and so what does that mean? That means that N is a neighborhood of P, right? N is a neighborhood. N is a neighborhood. Neighborhood of P, right? Because P is in the interior of N. So just interesting definition. There's other ways to define neighborhood, and there's many ways to do things. Just thought I'd make this video. Take care.